Hello. How are you guys? Can you hear me? Is my voice is clear? Do something. Okay, good. Thanks for joining. I was expecting more audience than that, but it's okay. Sometimes few audience make the conversation better. Can hear all the questions and I can help you. Okay. Thanks for joining. Today I will share with you some stuff I was working on last few weeks, especially for what is the best way actually to train the AI to can help us to do some complex stuff on Figma. I will show you bad examples and the good examples and actually how I can teach AI inside Figma to can do my tasks. Usually while I'm practicing this kind of stuff, I keep recording my screen. After that, I try to trim the recording and make it short to can share this experience. Okay. Before we deep dive in this example, let me quickly introduce myself to you because maybe some of you actually this is the first time to see me. So my name is Osama Eldrieny. I am a designer. I think for 15 years of experience, 15 plus. Egyptian, but live and working in Malaysia since 2016. So almost complete 10 years in Malaysia. What else? I think this is a good introduction. Okay. So today we will talk about what is the best way to use AI inside Figma and what if the AI is stuck? How can we teach the AI or guide the AI to do our complex task perfectly? Plus, how can we use AI to tell us some information or extract for us some information from Figma that actually we would never reach it because we are not developers. We don't know what will happen technically in the background in Figma while we are doing some stuff. And we will use one example to help us understand this. Okay. I know, I think most of you non-Arabic speaker, but this is one of the cases if you have like multi-theme or multi-language, okay? Especially, for example, let's say we have two themes, two language themes, one English and one Arabic. So totally the direction is different. So what we're supposed to do for this case is if we have our own design system, let's say we have a master component for this card and we need to have two versions, for example, from all our components variants. The difference is the direction, maybe also the content itself is different. You can see here everything aligned from left to right and here everything aligned from right to left. We will use this example and I will show you how we can use AI and if the AI is stuck, how can we guide the AI to reach our goal. Okay, so let's say I build all my design system components for one language and after that we have decided to convert the screen we built already using some components to Arabic version. So we need to change the direction. Okay. And the easiest solution before AI is we have to go to the master component. We create another variant. So imagine this is one component, one master component. What is it? Imagine this. So I create another variant and I change the direction because one of the Figma limitation here, if this is our instant from the master component, you cannot change some positions. So for example, let's say I need to change, let me give you English one, English instant, so you can imagine what I mean. Okay, so maybe also I keep the Arabic one next to it. Maybe not this. Let's take this one because this is the one we need to reach the goal for it. You can see. Okay, so imagine this is an instant. Okay, I need to change all the direction from right to left. Actually, from here I can do like this. Okay, here also I can do like this. This is an instant. Okay, and also I can check or select all text layer and change everything to be aligned right. But the main problem here, I need also to swap the position for some elements like this. Okay, so for example, this one supposed to be different also. Okay, this is not the correct example we need to reach. We need to move this one here. As an instant, this is a Figma limitation you cannot do. See, imagine I'm clicking or pressing on my keyboard. I cannot. In this case, the only solution is I have to go to the master component. From master component, I can easily change the position like that. Okay, so what if I do need to create another variant? So imagine here, for example, let's say this is our master component. I will make one variant. Okay, let's put it, for example, next to it. Imagine, okay, here, and I will do my changes to achieve this goal, for example. This is a good solution, but there is a big problem here. What if your master component actually have a lot of variants? Imagine, for example, input field that have label and text box, and this text box also have inside it like icon right or icon left, some text. So imagine also this input component, I have some variants for like with helper text, with placeholder, how it looks like if selected or filled, imagine, or with error message. So that's mean I have, for example, 5 or 6 or 10 variants. This mean I have to create another 10 variants, but the direction is different. So it will be very complex. Maybe make your design system 5 is too heavy and a lot of work. So my goal here, how can I do these changes on my instinct? Okay, and we will use this example actually to achieve our goal from this session. What if the AI stuck? What is the best way to use the AI? Okay, and how I can use AI to tell me some information. It's so hard for me to reach to it. Plus also, how can the AI can give me the best prompt so I can use it next time instead of wasting time. Okay. So in this case, let me comment it here and show you all this journey and let's learn from it. Okay, let me just restart it again. Okay, so imagine this is my instant. Okay, everything is aligned left. I need to be aligned to right side and also swap the position of some elements. So what I did here at the beginning, I am using here, by the way, Figma console MCP. I just check, are you connected to Figma console MCP? Tell me the file name. Okay, give me and tell me, okay, this is a file name and this is the page, the current page you are opening. Just to confirm, Claude already connected to Figma using Figma console MCP. So I said here, I am selecting a frame. That means the instant from the component, not the master component. Okay. And I need to change the layout direction from left to right to right to left without detach. Absolutely. We are a design system designers. We didn't need to detach. If you detach it, the design system designer will be very angry from you. So we didn't need to detach. Okay. And I said also, don't change the direction for the parent frame. Also, I need you to check all the frames inside and also change the text alignment. And I'm also using here Haiku model, okay, the lowest one to save my tokens, okay. So you can see here I'm not speeding the video. I'm only speeding the video while I'm typing the prompt or my message. But while AI is working, I keep the real time so you can imagine actually how long this it takes from us. So at the end we can see how much time we saved. Okay. And let's continue here. Now it's, for example, 15 seconds. I can see start to do some text alignment. Okay, this one's supposed to be here. It's my bad because I supposed to make this layer fill. So actually here fix it the text alignment, here fix it the text alignment, but the layout here actually, the AI stuck on it. And this is our first challenge we need to fix. Once finish, you can see like 30 seconds finish. I'm trying to check. I can see the alignment here is still left. Huh? Why this one stop? Okay, I'm checking this one. I can see text align here become right. That's good. Okay, and what I said here, if you can see, I said you must change the layout direction for all nested frames. I'm expecting that he did for the parent one, but the child frames and layers not implemented or not applied this layout direction. Okay, so I'm trying to guide the AI here. I need to do this for the layout direction for all nested frames. Okay, so everything's supposed to be direction from because I can see it's still from left to right. Okay, I can see here how many seconds. Let's see, 10 seconds. And the AI will confirm to me everything's done. Imagine. And here actually, while you are using AI to do some stuff on Figma, there is two different things. What if AI told you it's done, but you cannot see the changes on Figma? This is totally different if the AI told you I'm stuck. You go what I mean? Okay. So I still can see also here AI fixed the text direction for me, but didn't fix the layout direction. Okay, so what I'm doing here, maybe this is come in your mind at the beginning if you're doing something like that. I take a screenshot from here. I said maybe this can teach the AI or help the AI. Maybe I'm talking for this direction, but AI understand something else. Once I mentioned to AI, I need to fix it or to change the layout direction from left to right to make it from right to left. Maybe they understand something else. So I take a screenshot from here and give it to Claude, and I thought this can help, but unfortunately not. Okay, and let's see also what is the answer. Okay, from the AI will tell us. Is the AI will tell us I blocked or done. Okay, now almost 20 seconds. Okay, I still can see the direction is still from left to right. And see, he said completed. Imagine one sec here. He said complete everything from right to left, but actually it's not. So that means there is something else. Maybe the tool, okay, focus here. Maybe the tool that they are using behind the scenes to change or to override the direction on Figma, it doesn't work. Okay, so here I used one of the things I learned it before, and I will show you actually in a minute what did this mean. So here I said, okay, please get for me the metadata for the selected component only. but I need it for all the layers and the frames and all the child frames and there's direction. So maybe this metadata word, you will ask me, how did you know something like that? I will show you in a few minutes how I know this. Okay. What is the way to can make the AI tell us some information? So it's so hard for us to reach. So we can use this information later to save our time and life and tokens and money and everything. Okay. So I need the AI here to double check my selected instance on Figma and check all the layers and give me the metadata for the direction. I focus here for the direction and align layout only. And look here, what is the answer? Okay. Almost 10 seconds. I think it will take more time than usual to get the metadata. I think, yeah, almost 15 seconds. Give me a very detailed structure. Okay, this is the card instance and the layout. You can see here. Let me just pause the video. Imagine here. Talking about the layout and talking about the padding, said the layout vertical align minimum and counter minimum. I don't know what it is. Okay. And here talking about the image. After that, let's focus on some frames. I supposed to rename my layers. And one of the tips and tricks, guys, if you need to use AI inside Figma, you have to make sure you name your layers. This will save your life. Okay. So here I did mistake. I didn't rename this layer, but I can see talking also about some vertical align. Okay, and said also minimum. What is this mean? What is the minimum mean for me here? Okay, and give me this is the first layer, for example, visit Malaysia, and the text align is left, and this is a font. This is a font family, and font size is 20 pixel, and so on. Give me a very detailed structure, nested frames, all the layers, and because I need to focus on the alignment, so I will ask the AI here, what is minimum stand for? What do you mean about minimum? Okay. And actually this is a way that I got to know before. Next time I will use metadata word. Okay. So once I ask it AI here, what is the minimum? So explain to me for vertical layout or for horizontal layout, Figma is using minimum and the maximum. If you're talking about vertical alignment, that's mean minimum means align top and maximum align bottom. And if you're talking about our auto layout is horizontal, that's mean minimum means on the left side and maximum mean on the right side. Okay, so how can I know this information? I cannot. So try. If AI is stuck, try to ask AI to give you metadata and give you some information. Once you read this metadata, try to read everything and try to find the things that you don't know and ask AI, what did this mean? It will explain in deep details for you. This will help you a lot. And I will show you in a few minutes how can we use minimum and maximum to make the AI do our task and change the layout in a few seconds. Okay. So I'm trying here to understand what is minimum means, what is maximum means. Okay. And you can see here, if I need to change the layout from left to right to left, that's mean I need everything to be maximum. Okay. To can make it on the right side. And here you can see, give me all the layers. This is the card, the component, the content, the review, the stars, the price, everything is minimum, minimum, minimum. I need it to be maximum. That's mean the way I was asking the AI to do this task in Figma, it was wrong, or maybe AI don't understand. Okay. So because now I understand what is minimum mean and what is maximum mean, here I said, okay, now I need you to change the horizontal from minimum to maximum and change the text layer alignment also to right. Okay, this is what I mean about I need to change the direction layout from left to right to left. Okay, so let's see what will happen now. Asking me, okay, are you selecting the component? I said yes, I'm selecting. Look here, focus here, and I will count the seconds for you. Okay, I said go ahead. I'm selecting the instance now. 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds or 11 seconds. I can see the text direction start to be working. Okay, and let's focus also here to you can see how many seconds we take to change the layout. Still not working. Still not working. So I have to use the plan B. First, I was asking by my natural language to AI to change the layout direction. It changed the text direction. Text direction was working, but layout direction it wasn't. I asked AI to give me the metadata for selected components, and based on this information, I get to know I have to use words like minimum and maximum, horizontal, vertical to can help me. But unfortunately, this also is still not working. So now I have to teach the AI. So I asked the AI to give me more information to help me and himself, but it doesn't work. So what I will do here is something I usually do if the AI is stuck. Now I can confirm 100% AI stuck. So what I will do, I will take a copy from this instance and I will detach it so I can control everything. And I will do another copy and I will change it manually. And I will go ask AI, okay, I'm selecting both frames. One is the current existing one and the one that I'm expecting. I need you to check both of them and try to know the missing things while you are doing the task. Okay? So usually before we selected the original one that align left and we asking AI to make it and convert it to be looks like this. But AI is stuck. So what I'm doing here, now the AI already know in the chat history what he did, but it doesn't work. So I will do manually, select both, asking AI, check both. This is a current one, this is the what I need to achieve, and compare between them, check the metadata, and give me what is missing information or what is the missing things that you missed to do it. Okay, and this will works. Okay, so I change everything, change the layout direction, change the text alignment, and I call this one card left to right. Sorry for typo mistake here, and this one card right to left. And I said here to the AI, this is still not correct. Let me help you by creating it manually. So you can read the metadata for two main frames. Okay, and also check all the child layers and the frame for each one. Okay, the first one is called card left to right, and another one that I need you to achieve this result called card right to left. I'm selecting both now. Please check and get the metadata and see what is missing. I need the AI to focus here what is missing. Not just give me the metadata. AI already know what he did before and unfortunately it wasn't work. I need now to focus on what's missing. Okay. So let's see how many seconds the AI will take to handle this case. Okay, 16 seconds. I don't remember how long does it take, but I think it wasn't too long. Okay, almost now 30 seconds. Was extracting the details metadata for both components and comparing. I can see the difference now between both. Almost 1 minute. I think it will take 1 minute. Yes, less than 1 minute and give me the missing here. Okay, so AI now found the key difference and he focused on the missing changes. And look at this. Look at this. Because I asked the AI to focus on what's missing, he gave me some information that I will never know. Even if you try to deep dive and search and check uh, Figma API documentation, for example, this is the only way you can find something like that. If they explain, you can see, he say, the key missing change counter axis align item for vertical layout. And one more thing here also, I need to change the horizontal layout. Okay, here they are using text align horizontal from left to right. Actually, this one was working before, but this one was missing. I'm talking about here for this frame. Okay, for example, they need to make it maximum because maximum means right to left. Okay, like this. So now I feel that because I helped the AI and showed them the two examples, I feel now AI understand what is missing. And I'm expecting now the AI to can do the task for me. Okay. And let's see what will happen. I'm reading all of this. Maybe I just speed it a little bit. Okay. Look here also, the AI at the end said, now I understand the complete right to left conversation. Should I apply DC changes to your card component? Okay, I will select an instant. Okay, and I will ask you, okay, now I am selecting, please do it. Okay, for the current selected component. And look at here, it will works, not 100%, but it will works. And I will tell you why not 100%. Because we have Figma edition. Imagine, he did it faster. Actually, he did it before I changed the text direction. Look, it works. Okay, so this is one of the way. What if the AI stuck? How can I teach the AI to can give me? Look, done. How many seconds? Let me just go back again to see how many seconds it will take to fix this one first. I keep looking here. Okay, 15 seconds, fix the item or the challenge that AI started before. Okay, and how many seconds total to also finish this one? 26 seconds total. Total 26 seconds to do something like that. Okay. So because I reached my goal, I usually do here. Okay. Maybe I need to do this next, so later in the future. So here, I do need to also follow the same situation and waste my time, tokens, and burn a lot of tokens and so on. So I said, okay, now next time when I need you to do this, what request I should ask you? Give me an example. I mean, I need the AI to give me the prompt. You know what I mean? So give me here the very detailed example. And look at here. The prompt here actually contains the most important part. What tool that AI will use inside Figma? Okay, counter axis align item, minimum to maximum, and also another thing for horizontal called primary axis align item. And this one actually from text direction only. You go what I mean? This, and also give me an example. So you can also shortcut this prompt. And actually at the end of this session, I will give you all the prompts we were talking about. Okay. So AI did it, but not 100%. Let me show you here why not 100%. Because we have a Figma limitation, and I will explain to you how can we use AI to avoid this limitation. Okay, direction is done, but the position of some elements, it's not, because Figma limitation, because actually we are working on the instant. If we are working on the main component, 100% will work, same prompt, okay, will be 100% working. But actually I do need to make it for the master component, because I use this component sometimes in pages in Arabic and sometimes in pages in English. So I do need to change the direction for the master component. I need to do it for an instant. Okay. So I was thinking, what if I used the AI to, or force his AI to try to override this? How can we change the position? How can we avoid the Figma limitation? Okay. And I will show here one of the things. Let me show you first one example. What if we need to do this for master component, but to do another variant? This, I will show you also, or I give you also the prompt for this, maybe in case you face something like that or you want to try. Look at this prompt. I'm selecting here the master component, okay? And because I know we have a limitation on Figma, we cannot change the position here. So I just update my prompt that the AI just give to me right now to duplicate this master components and group them in one component set and rename it right to left, left to right, and make it Boolean. Okay, Boolean property in the main component. And you can see now AI is working. Let me start again. Maybe also I show you the prompt first, so you can imagining what will happen. Not this one. Here. Get the selected master component and duplicate it, so I can have a new master component using Figma console MCP. Okay. Then the new one, I need to convert. I think not this one. There is one called Boolean. Boolean. Let me search for Boolean. Yes, here. This one. Okay. So I select both and said convert the selected component Figma to support right to left, and this is the steps. The first one, okay, create component variant, base variant is the original one, keep it left to right, and right to left variant is the mirrored layout. And I need you to add this component property and give it name right to left, and the property type is Boolean, and make it false by default. Okay, so at the end I need, when I turn it to true, to switch to right to left variant. After that, this is a prompt that we used, okay, to change the layout. Do you remember once we said, okay, next time if I need to ask you to do this, what I should ask you? And this is a prompt to give us, the one that contain counter axis align item, okay, and another one, the primary axis align items. Okay, so this is what I added at the beginning to do this task perfectly. Okay, and fix the position, swap position. Okay. Oh, sorry. We change. So now I think you are expecting what will happen right now. This is a very short video, I think less than 1 minute. I pasted the prompt and let's see how many minutes it will take. Now duplicate and mirror everything, put both in one component and done. Okay, 13 seconds and set everything is done. So I will go and select this component. I just discovered that didn't add padding, didn't add border. You can be looks like a master component, so I added it manually. Once I take an instance, you can see on the right side here, right to left. Once I click on it, you can see all the layout will be mirrored, and you can see the position here is changed. We go back here, so you can see this one, okay, become on the right side here. Okay, so I fix it, the main problem I faced, but the main point here, what if actually my component have a lot of variant? So I need to duplicate. Imagine your master component have 10 variants. So this prompt will duplicate this 10 variants and it changes the layout to can have, for example, first variant have two options, one Arabic, one English, or one left to right, another one, for example, right to left. I don't recommend this solution, especially for big design system or for the components that have a lot of variants. So I will show you also one tip and trick. What in case if we face this problem and we need to create some variants? Okay, I will show you one tip and trick, something we can do manually. Okay, where is it? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so if this is the master component, means the master component, I can easily change the position. Okay, if I'm working using AI to do this stuff on an instance, will not change the position. The solution is to create another variant, but I don't need. So I will do a smart way. So I will go here. I need to change the position for this too. Okay. So for example, I will duplicate this one. Because this is a master component, I can do like this. Okay. And also I will duplicate this one. Okay. And because this is a master component, also I can do this. And here inside this master component, I will create a property. Okay. Let's call this one, for example, left to right, the original one. Maybe we can come here and try to add property, and let's say, for example, left to right and make it true. Original one will be like this. And this one, for example, I will select both and I will create another property and I will call it right to left, and I will make it false by default. So it will be hidden. You go what I mean? So in this case, if I have an instant here, by default will be showing the layers or the frames that actually left to right. If I show both, I can see both, but actually I need to also only view one of them. Okay, so still have my master component without any variant, and I can have this. So in this case, I just need to use the very simple prompt, the original one. Okay, without asking the AI to create some variants for the component. Okay, so let's do this together. This case, maybe I need to open Cloud and also open the Figma console MCP. Maybe we just open the terminal next to us here. Let me zoom in so you can see this live. Okay, and I need to just call Cloud, trust this folder, allow, and I will check I am connected to Figma console MCP or not. This Figma console is connected, but let's do one more confirmation. So let's say, for example, give me the Figma file that active now inside Figma, Figma file name, and also the page name using Figma console MCP. So because my English, I have to review again. Give me the Figma file that, maybe Figma file name, it's better. Figma file name that active on Figma. Okay, sorry. And the page. Let's see what will happen. I'm expecting to give me this file and this page just to make sure. Sometimes at the first time it doesn't work and asking you to open the plugin. It's already open, but you just to close it and open it again. Why need me to log in? Oh my god. Let's log in. 1 sec. Authorize. Let's do enter. And let's see. I will ask again. Maybe in this case will ask me to close a plugin and open it again. Let's see. I will get the active Figma file name and the current page. The Figma desktop page, it's not currently running, so I will just close it and open it again. And I will say, try again. That's it. Okay. Let's see. Works now. Give me the name of the file and the page. So in this case, I will copy this prompt and I will just select this component. I will paste it and let's see what will happen and how many seconds it will take to do. Okay. Calling Figma console MCP using Figma skills. Now applying everything. Okay, look, direction is working fine. After that, the text alignment will be done. Why it changes one back? Oh my god. Sometimes happen in demos. Okay, I just saw you in the recording, it was works. So I will see why this one it changed back. In this case, I have to check. It was working. Maybe this is a good case for us to check. The direction, change it correctly, but after you change the text alignment, after change the text alignment, the direction change back is check. Sometimes happen in demos. Sorry. So actually, this session I'm not teaching you how to change the direction from right to left, left to right. It's just an example. So you can see what if I ask the AI to do some complex task inside Figma and it doesn't work. I ask AI to give me some metadata information. After that, I start to know some stuff and AI is stuck again. So I did the output manually. Okay. Or the expecting result, I did it manually. And I asked AI just check both current one, original one, and the one I'm expecting to change and focus on the metadata regarding to the layout, the direction, the alignment, blah, 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 and tell me what is missing from what you did before while it wasn't work. After that, give me this information and tell me, okay, this is a counter axis item. We can use it minimum and maximum to change the vertical alignment layout, for example, and for horizontal, we are using another tool. Okay, Can you see now how I know this information? This is the way I know before metadata word. If I mention to give me information. Okay. And it works. At the end, I ask the AI, give me the prompt. Next time when I ask you to do this, what I supposed to tell you? What is the prompt? And give me. I save it. Yeah. Now I'm using the prompt next time to save my time instead of to do all of this journey and burn a lot of tokens. And the good things also here, I understand what is the prompt here. You know what I mean? So this was the main part for this session. I usually keep sharing some kind of stuff like this once I achieve it. If you, this is the first time to see me, so I have two channels. One actually in Arabic. This is I started a few years ago just to help the designers community in Egypt. But 1 year ago, I started to share some also English stuff on my separate YouTube channel. I think we have only now 35 videos. So most of the content related to design system, design tokens, and also some tips and tricks for that. So I will also share this channel with you. Okay, this is the first thing. I put it here in the chat. Okay. The second thing, just guys, text me a LinkedIn. So I will share with you the prompt file. Okay. So this is my LinkedIn profile. Just text me. I will share with you the prompt. And here, I forget to tell you one of the good things here. Okay, but let me share the links and also show you one of the also another solution I use it here. Okay, and the this session actually is a part of one of my courses. I'm running only one course focusing on design system and design tokens. It comes in 6 weeks now. It's like 8 weeks, 60 hours of the sessions. Everything actually is live. Just take a look here if you need to deep dive in design tokens, in design uh, system. I don't know why keyboard is not working. Okay, just deep dive, and the good part here, you just check the reviews from the previous students. And maybe I show you one example before I tell you one tips and tricks for I used AI to hack Figma to fix the problem of swap the position. But maybe I show you one example of output of this design system and design tokens bootcamp using the AI. Maybe this one, if you can see the students building, this is like a graduation project, building a multi-theme design system, very complex, that can have themes for brands and color theme. So imagine each brand have two color themes, light and dark. If you go to another brand, you can see different colors. Okay, and also language theme, English and Arabic, plus typography theme. If you selecting the English, for example, you can see serif and sans serif. But if I selecting the Arabic, you can see also different. So imagine here the brand theme and color theme related to each other, language theme and typography theme related to each other. Plus also we have density theme to control the spacing, and 3 themes also for radius. Okay, and also 4 themes for the shadow. This is a graduation, but we start from scratch. The only experience you're supposed to know before this camp is design tokens 101, how to do components, something like that. And you can find all of this on my YouTube channel. Okay. Before I come to the questions and answer your questions, I will also show you one example here during this journey. Once AI do the direction correctly, path stuck while swap the position, I try to ask AI, try to hack Figma for this. Try to think smarter and find a different way. Where is it? Where is it? Let me check. Mm, Yes, this one. Once I said to AI hack, I feel it's become very active. Like a kid, we say to our kids, for example, oh, let's go to the beach. It find a lot of solutions, try different ways. At the end, because it's a Figma limitation to change the swap position of the element for an instant, it doesn't work. But imagine how many solutions did it. And one of the solution works, but not 100%. I will show you. Okay. So this is the main prompt. And here he said, phase two, I mean, after you finish this, you still need to change some positions. So visually reverse all the children inside horizontal frames. And imagine, he tried before give me this prompt. He tried before another tool called insert a child, append a child, reorder. But because it doesn't work, now the AI say don't use because he will use and it also have a limitation. And also said do set layout position to absolute. I feel, oh my god, this is really good one. Maybe it didn't come in my mind from the first place. Absolute position, that's mean make it free, but also doesn't work. Okay. And also you said don't use X and Y because I have also limitation. Don't use layout mode. So I keep learning more tools so I can keep this next time. Huh? I will use it. Same idea like when I used metadata. Okay. So a lot of things, actually a lot of tools inside Figma to change the position or to do alignment, like insert a child, append a child, reorder, or like layout position absolute, change X and Y, layout mode, make it none, and so on. Because all of this actually plugged, yeah, for an instance. Like, it works for the main component, but not works for an instance. Okay, and say hack one. Look at this. I like it. Property swap. You know what did this mean? What is it I did here? Can you see these two text layers? Yeah. Before, this one was here and this one was on the right side, and we need to change. Figma instant blocking us to change the position. So the hack that the AI think for it is, what if we get the content from this layer and put it here, and get the content from here, put it here? So, for example, we make this content per person and make this price. And we also take the font family and the font size and the font weight and the variables, you know what I mean? And the font color. From here, we move it here, and from here, we apply it here. It works. As a prepared swap, it works. But font family was linked to correct variable, font size same, but font line height and font weight, I saw its hard value. So it doesn't work. So we need more time to give some guidance in our prompt for this hack A to make sure also copy the correct on all the variables and so on. Second one, if something, if your frame here have element plus text, this doesn't work. You know what I mean? If text and text, okay, I can swap the property. But if something else next to the text, it doesn't work. So maybe the solution can be improved and can be better, but need to spend a lot of time or more time just to try until you reach it, understand it, ask AI to give you the prompt. But this one of the good things also. If you just say had word to the AI to do something in Figma, will teach you a lot of things. Imagine if I ask the AI now, okay, what do you mean about reorder or append a child or insert a child? What do you mean about layout position absolute? If you understand this kind of tools, that's mean you have skills inside Figma and you have like a magic skills no one else have, and you know when to use it. What I mean? You know when to use it. Next time maybe can help you for another task or something like that. So this is a way how I keep uh, discovering the AI and teaching the AI and find the best solution to save my time in the future. One of the things also I will focus on the next couple of months is uh, okay, now I got the prompt. I will ask the AI to give me also the script that running in the background to do the task. Once I give the prompt, you give me the correct output. So what you did in the background, write script and run some script and comment, give me this script, give me this comment, and I will feed it to my Figma CLI, the one that Sil did. If you don't know Sil, the guy behind Into Design System community, he did the Figma CLI. Maybe also you check my YouTube channel, you will find videos how to install Figma CLI. Figma CLI is something like Figma Console MCP or Figma MCP, but it works based on comments. So if you run the correct comment, the comment already built in. So in less than 30 seconds, sometimes in 5 seconds. I think last time I created one button component contain 48 variants in 7 seconds because the code already built in. So this is how Figma CLI. Figma CLI built to save a lot of tokens. Okay. And now actually Sil is using it with local LLMs. So he pays zero. He pays zero money. But if you are using, for example, Claude with Figma CLI, and you already have the comments or the pre-written script inside Figma CLI, the output will be fast. So what I'm doing is I will have my Figma CLI. Once I discover cases like the one we discussed today, I will ask AI, okay, give me the script that happened in the background, or they give me the command that run in the background, and I will feed it to my Figma CLI. So next time, actually, instead of I use Claude directly with Figma Console MCP, and it cost me, for example, 1,000 tokens, I will use Figma CLI to do this repetitive tasks, okay, to do it like in 100 tokens instead of 1,000 tokens, something like that. That's it for the day. Thanks for listening. I hope I give you some insights today. This is a time opening for questions. So feel free to raise your hand to open the mic, unmute yourself, and you see how many questions we have. Don't be shy. This is a good chance. Last call. Okay. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next session. Goodbye.